is what happened to my ramps.
Yay!
I don't know how well that's gonna show up on camera. Why don't you hold that for me, pal? And I'll bring the camera around. You can see how this is bowed out right in here. Comes out that way, and each and every one of them did that. And that told me.
Except this one. It did do it.
Well, that one was on the ground, that's why. But that told me that, yeah, these ramps are not rated for that tractor.
Yeah.
I think that ramps are still in decent enough shape for what I originally bought them for, which was the snowblower. So we're going to keep them, and we're going to probably use them for that. But right now, we're going to try to install a different set of ramps that should hopefully work better. I have no idea if this is going to work. So this could be one of those deals where it's don't do what I do. But I got these pieces of metal from a buddy of mine. And what they originally were for were holding up computer monitors back, I'm not sure where exactly, but, in an office building of some sort. And just the way they're designed, it appeared to me that they probably should hold the weight. I don't know. Right now, we're just coming up with an ingenuitive way to see if we can't get them in there so that at least, well, maybe they'll be permanent. I don't know. But this is what we got. The steel has a box frame or a C-frame on it, if you will. So I'm thinking that this might be a little more sturdy, and it might allow the tractor to come out without bending and breaking. I don't know. My only biggest concern I have at this point is how long they are. They are a bit on the short side, so hopefully it's not too steep. I don't think it's that steep. The plan right now is we're going to use the cinder block to hold up the other end. We're going to get this end into the ground, and hopefully, because of the flat edges that are down underneath, it won't sink any further into the ground. I'm guessing we're going to have a problem with the cinder blocks over time, especially during like maybe mud season or something like that, where those may sink. And well, what we'll do for that eventually is probably maybe throw in some gravel and, who knows, maybe some footing. I don't know. I might even actually just build a ramp out of cement to make it easier to go in and out of the out of the shed with the tractor. But the upside of this whole project that the boy and I are doing today is once we get the ramps, and if they work, which I suspect it's gonna, at least temporarily, we need more cinder blocks, because the cinder blocks that I'm using are generally that, what these cinder blocks are for is just to hold the doors open. And once I use them underneath the ramps, I'll have nothing to hold the doors open. So what I need to do, if this plan works, is we have to drive the tractor to the other side of the house to get some more cinder block, because I got at least 6 or 7 over there, and I'm not carrying them. And that's what we have a tractor for.
Yay!
Well, as luck would have it, it appears that they installed the shed correctly, because it is mostly all gravel here already. So my idea may very well work.
Yes, it shall.
All right, let's just see where that's going to leave the cinder block before I dig any further.
The same exact spot. Hey.
All right, shut that off now, pal. I got that dug down a little bit. I got the boy moving the cinder block. Go ahead and close the door. I think I went a little too low. We're gonna, we still have some more digging to do, not a whole lot, but we just want to make sure the door is going to clear it, which obviously would clear that spot because it would be going down at an angle. And she definitely clears at the bottom, which is good. Come back, open the door.
Barely clears it.
Now, I probably could just get in and out of here without doing this. I'm thinking I want to try to lift this up maybe a tad more. I'm not sure I'm going to fill it in or if I'm going to try to use maybe a couple of bricks to raise it. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Right now, this is just a makeshift thing. Hopefully it'll last for a little while.
That might be worth something.
We got the ramps installed. They seem solid enough for, you know, 150, 160 pound guy, and about a 67, 68 point what? How much you weigh?
8.
68.8?
67.8.
67.8 pounds. So the boy and I can go up and down them, and they seem okay. Let's see how the tractor does.
How much do you weigh?
Don't do what I do.
How much do you... You're on! Oh. I'm just gonna back away a little bit because I have no idea what's gonna happen. Oh, 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 oh,
Worked all right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Except that
Go ahead. Aim the camera where you saw problems.
Except this one right here came.
Did it go up? Yeah, I figured it would. All right. We'll work on that, but it didn't fall out. That's what's good. Let me see.
The other one came up.
All right. Well, that's a temporary fix anyway for now. We'll work on this. I'm actually leaning towards eventually maybe putting in some sort of a concrete ramp. And I might even incorporate these metal pieces into it. Ultimately, what I got to do is I'm probably also going to put on that Rhino stuff that you put in the back of a bed of a truck. That'll give it more traction, because I can tell those are going to get slippery. But those held up really well. I'm quite impressed.
I'm going to see if the blinkers work.
What's that, buddy?
I'm going to see if the blinkers work.
Yeah, we'll work on that. What are we gonna do if we're gonna move it? Buck it.
I don't know how.
Yeah? How do you make it go up? Pull it towards you.
Right.
There you go. You got it. Pull it up. Pull it up. Lift the bucket up. There you go, buddy. A little more. There. Just do it like that. Okay. Now look down. You see me do this? See? My heel is on the back pedal. That's the one that makes it back up. But you got to do the steering, and we'll let you try the pedals later. You got to turn this way. Driveway. Head towards the driveway. There you go. Pay attention to where your bucket is, buddy. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. Straighten out the wheel. There you go. Turn the wheel back straight. We don't want to hit the house. All right, try to aim for that tree. See the tree in front of us?
Yeah.
Pretend like you're gonna go hit the tree. And once we get past the garage over here, just don't cut your wheel, just turn your wheel over to the left. Turn left, turn left, turn left. More, more. There you go. Straighten her out. Straighten her out. You gotta straighten her out. Head towards the stairs, the front stairs.
Try it.
Keep turning. We're gonna go down that little divot hill there. Alright, so hold on a second, let me line it up for you, because I don't want to go down at an angle, especially with you driving. Alright, now, before we go down too much, I want you to remember something. See the hill? We're going down a little divot hill. Okay? Now that divot hill, as we go down, the bucket's going to end up going down lower. Okay? So what we need to do is kind of lift the bucket up a little bit to make sure we don't dig in.
Can you do that part that's
You want me to do the bucket?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Just go straight. Straight over there. See how I lifted the bucket when we got down near the bottom? Now you can put the bucket back down. Now what we're going to do is over the stairs that are towards the front, I want you to angle out here, that way, and then curve back in towards the stairs. That's where those cinder blocks are. All right, towards the stairs. There's the stairs. Try to crash into them. And we'll stop right here. We're going to lift our bucket. Okay. And we're going to curve the bucket up. It's up all the way. And now we're going to get out and look at, there's those cinder blocks. We're going to get 2 cinder blocks. All right, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to lift these, so you hold the camera and I'll take care of putting the cinder blocks in that we need. All right. And we want to be careful, we don't want to scratch the paint. It's a bucket. Make sure the camera angle's held up towards you like that. There you go, buddy. Make sure I'm centered on the camera. Don't scratch the paint on my bucket! All right, you want to drive back? No. No? You want to film me going back? All right, here you go. Pretty good for your first time. Pretty good for your first time. Good job.
It was very uncomfortable.
All right, well, hold the camera. Stand back over there and then follow me. my bucket! I told you this was a bad idea. All right, come away from the bucket, though. We don't, in case it drops.